A group of neo-Nazis tried to have a march in Cincinnati, and the foundational Black American community pulled up in droves and ran them off the block. The white supremacists had their flags taken and burned, and the community found their vehicles and smashed them up. We've got a few more clips to play.
We got these punk-ass Nazis out here, y'all.
I love it. I love this story in particular because you get to watch the good guys come out on top, and you get to watch neo-Nazis run off with their tail tucked between their legs, and it's all on camera. I can scrub through this video right now, but you see these neo-Nazis. They say something in this clip like, "We're not cowards, we're not scared," and then we have multiple angles of the residents of a local black community coming up, confronting the neo-Nazis, burning their flags, slashing their tires, all absolutely justified, by the way, and we have a few different angles of it. Now, I want to play these videos and break down the situation, but I do have to warn you, the language is absolutely wild. The neo-Nazis use a lot of racial slurs, a lot. They speak exactly like fucking neo-Nazis, so let's dig in. There's obviously upsetting language, but make sure you drop a like and subscribe. And before we play this first clip, I just want to run you guys down exactly what happened. So the residents of a historic black community near Cincinnati confront white supremacist demonstrators months after a neo-Nazi march. And I wasn't joking. We have about 5 to 6 different angles of this happening, all really interesting, and even some Facebook live streams that we're going to go through, but we'll get to that. Local residents confronted and drove off neo-Nazi demonstrators waving large swastika emblazoned flags along a highway overpass on Friday between Lincoln Heights and Evandale, Ohio, home to a historically black community that has endured a long history of racism. White nationalist groups in Ohio have recently grown increasingly brazen in expressing hateful rhetoric and racist ideologies. Last November, Hate Club, a newly formed white supremacist organization, their name is just Hate Club? Why is that so on the nose? Paraded through a Columbus neighborhood waving a swastika flag and shouting racial slurs. And I've read a lot of articles on this show talking about how militias, right-wing militias, will likely see a renaissance during the second Trump term for a few reasons. Number one, they feel uniquely emboldened after taking an electoral win. But number two, the President of the United States helps them feel emboldened. We can go back a few years ago when he said, "Stand back and stand by." But what about 2 weeks ago when he blanket pardoned 1,500 January 6ers. And by the way, like 5 to 6 of them are either back in jail or dead now. But when you pardon people for committing crimes against the government, against police officers, for being incredibly hateful, it gives them the message, hey, if you commit a crime for me, then you can get away with it. But let's watch some of these videos. Let's start off with a really funny one. Now, there's obviously a lot of slurs in this video, but it's a black dude sitting in his truck, not a care in the world, while neo-Nazis scream at him. He's just a really chill dude. Watch.
What's up, nigga? Yeah, we see your gun, bitch. You see that gun? Fight the power. You're going to jail, bitch. Fight the power. Fucking nigger. Fight the power. Fucking nigger. You fucking nigger. Don't do that. You pulling a gun? Hey. Yeah.
There is no way these people are such cowards. At the end, they scream, "He has a gun, be careful," like he's not the chillest dude ever. And listen.
You pulling a gun?
He's got a gun because there's 15 neo-Nazis surrounding him. Watch this one more time. And again, sorry about the slurs, but I do like the fact that the guy is just jamming out to fight the power. Fight the power.
Fight the power. You see that gun? Fight the power. You're going to jail, bitch.
Not a care in the world at all. This dude is unbothered. And keep in mind, it's ironic because the dudes in these right-wing militias will fight to the death for their right to walk around a quiet neighborhood or walk on an overpass with an automatic or semi-automatic rifle. These dudes are always carrying rifles by their side, but the second a black American wants to have a gun, they freak the hell out, and all of a sudden they're running off. And just wait. It gets a lot funnier. Not that this is funny because of the neo-Nazis. I'm just saying the end result is hilarious because, again, all of their flags get snatched. Let's watch this. This is F Around Find Out, a series of events.
He's going to give us an escort to Freddie's car.
Oh, fuck yeah.
And he's going to let the boss.
Look at all the niggers coming, man.
I
I think we got problems, kid.
Yeah, that's what I was concerned. I was like, you
No,
guys
niggers
are
are
running
coming
the truck,
for
and
big
my little ass is going to be walking by all the niggers. And they call us cowards, but we're out here.
Just wait. He said, they called us cowards, but we're out here. Just wait a minute. Here you see the fight breaking out. Looks like a CCTV footage. You can tell this little mob of people wearing black. Those are the neo-Nazis. They were all in black outfits. And then the people over here wearing different colors, that's the local black community. End result.
Goddamn right. We do this shit.
Goddamn right. There are a few more clips I want to play. This one is titled, "A Group of Neo-Nazis Tried to Have a March in Cincinnati, and the foundational black American community pulled up in droves and ran them off the block. The white supremacists had their flags taken and burned, and the community found their vehicles and smashed them up." We've got a few more clips to play. Here is the CCTV footage in full. Okay, you can see all the dudes wearing black. Again, like I said, all the dudes wearing black, neo-Nazis, neo-Nazi dudes. And then, oh no, there's cops protecting them. I didn't realize that the first time, but you can see the cops protecting them. And then the group of people right here walk up, slowly walk up. You can see the confrontation happening. I'm trying to zoom in a bit for you guys. This is the local community right here. This is the local community. Boom. Oh, here's the actual confrontation happening. And look it. The neo-Nazi fucks are the one folding. They're the ones folding. They're the ones walking back. They're retreating. They even get back in. Why are they always in U-Hauls? Why are they always crammed in the back of U-Hauls? Watch. They start to run back in the U-Hauls. And the reality is, I know these people put on masks and act tough, but they are all absolute losers. They are the softest losers ever. The U-Haul driving off. I don't know. It looks like the black community won right there.
Yeah, burn that bitch up.
Burn that bitch out, man.
Burn
Let
that
that
bitch
bitch burn. Let that bitch burn.
Yeah.
What I'm talking about?
I'm out. Still
Liquor license off 15 shit. Yeah, perfect, man.
Get the fuck out of here! Get the fuck out of here! Fuck y'all flag! Hitler been dead. Y'all living in the 40s.
Y'all living in the 40s. True.
What's up, Will? Come over here. We'll kill all of them.
These are taken from Facebook live streams. Oh, this is them walking up. This is the moment the confrontation happens.
They got these punk ass Nazis out here, y'all.
Y'all thought I was gonna
In the zone.
Motherfucker, I'm on my way to DJ, man. I done came. What the
In
fuck
the
wrong with
zone.
these motherfuckers? They done lost their goddamn mind.
They want to die today.
Goddamn right. Fuck these bitch ass motherfuckers.
They want to die today.
Hey, man, y'all get out of
What's
here.
up, Will?
Sorry to pause it, but I always make this point on this show that when all of our institutions begin to fail, when Elon Musk starts his hostile takeover and we're worried that the courts won't hold, it comes down to individuals to hold the line. And the thing is, if this neo-Nazi group, what are they called? Hateful? Like we're hateful? It's like something really dumb. When they're out there and they're able to spread hate and spread their message with zero pushback, it's harmful to the fabric of our society. But when people on an individual or group level go push back, when small groups push back, that is what democracy looks like. In the same way that I always use this example, Jerome Powell is asked basically every week, will you step down when Trump begins to pressure you, the chair of the Fed? And he always says, nope, Trump can't do that. There is no legal mechanism. There is no court that can make me step down. So Jerome Powell, even if you don't like him, he's a good example of holding the line at the individual level. There are a bunch of federal employees right now, a bunch, tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands of federal employees who decided to dig their heels in and stay rather than taking the buyout because they think that they can hold the line, and they can. It is a great way to preserve our democracy. That being said, let's watch it.
Over here. We'll kill all of them. Fuck them.
They can die today.
Fuck them motherfuckers.
I can't stop it.
Hey,
Someone said, I love my hood.
We don't want them, man. Well, okay.
They can die today. They done came to the wrong hood with that shit. What's up?
Here's where they actually, the two groups clash. I can't believe, I mean, I can believe it, but why are the cops trying to push back the local residents? Why are the local residents being pushed back by the cops and the neo-Nazis are being protected? We don't actually have to answer that question.
You can't do that. No.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, break through the cops.
Ain't nobody scared of you, motherfucker.
It's not working.
I bet they won't bring their ass here no more. This one of their cars. Where's the drivers? They said California. That's the tags on it. So you got the wrong hood for this one.
Ooh, all the tires are deflated. And again, the local cops were protecting the neo-Nazis and trying to push away the local residents, even though the Nazis were from California. And listen, I'm not one to ever say the cops are pigs. I just don't really talk like that about cops. But I mean, look at this motherfucker. Look at this guy. He makes it too easy.
How you doing? So everybody coming out. They ain't letting them get to the car. How you doing? This is crazy. This is crazy. They came to the wrong hood for this shit. This is crazy. This is crazy. We got kids that coming from school. This is crazy.
She said we've got kids that are coming from school.
My thing is how do you call all the clan members all the way to the
Well, I called Evendale.
They gonna get on me.
I called Evendale.
And I was saying, I'm looking high.
This is crazy. So since
And I was saying,
Someone said they found out today.
I'm looking high.
this is crazy. So Cincinnati police here. I think the other cars.
Those are all the clips I have. Those are the clips that we got from certain Facebook Lives. But again, the broad picture, before we end this video, is that the right-wing militias, the neo-Nazis, they feel emboldened. They saw Trump call the Charlottesville people very fine people on both sides. They saw stand back and stand by. And finally, they watched Trump pardon the January 6th rioters, people who attacked police officers, who tried to overturn an election. And they feel emboldened to act on their worst, most racist instincts. And that kind of backing from the president sends a clear message. If you commit violence for Trump's cause, if you commit violence for a right-wing cause, you might just get away with it. And keep in mind, the rise of far-right extremism in America follows a deep historical pattern. In the Civil Rights era, it was the KKK and the White Citizens Council, if you remember that, often acting with implicit government approval. So the government would implicitly approve them, but not outright say it. Even as recently as the 90s, you can read about certain militias growing in power, often fueled by conspiracy theories about the federal government. Now, it's the Proud Boys, it's the neo-Nazis, it's the Oath Keepers, whatever you want to call them, the J6ers. These people are growing more and more brave or emboldened. Brave is probably not the right term because they're cowards, but they feel emboldened to go out there and do this stuff in the first place. Part of it is intimidation. Part of it is just pure, unadulterated racism. But remember, these people are absolute cowards, and this shows that. I'll leave it at that. Make sure you drop a like. Make sure you subscribe. I keep getting comments like this. Hey Adam, I thought I was subscribed, but it turns out I wasn't this whole time. Good luck on 1 million. Thank you guys so much for the help. Love all of you. See you in the next one. Peace out.